what is going on? What are the intentions of these young people? You know, I call them, and we all call them our political sons. No, so suddenly we said, look, we haven't heard anything. What plans do you have? You hear they've gone to London for a meeting, they've gone here and all that. So eventually they called a meeting in Abuja 2 nights before the general election. And it was Wike and Sheathe who came. They said they had come to brief us. And what he said at that meeting, he said, Abba, you are the chairman, sit down here beside him. So I folded my hands listening. He said, you know, we had looked at, that's them, the G5. We had looked at the situation, the political situations. We are heading back out now in 2 days' time. And that they had decided, you know, their proposal is that Obi and Bola Tinubu are the two contestants in the South. We should decide on which one we are going to support. And he then said they had looked at it and they concluded it has to be Bola Tinubu. Immediately he said that, he looked at me and I said to him, never. You have no idea. Most of you don't even know who this gentleman is. I will not support him. And I looked around the table there because there were many, you know, only 2 governors, but there were so many other members. I said, look, you cannot decide unilaterally like that. That the 5 of you have met, you have, you know, looked at it, and you have concluded it has to be between Obi and Bola that they are going to support Bola. And I said, look, let me advise you, because I don't agree with this statement you are making. This is PDP. Now, how do you want to do it? You want us to now go out, you will make a pronouncement and say that we are now supporting Bola as against the mess, you know, which Atiku and his group were doing. So he said, okay, Baba, what do you want us to do? I said, okay, you want to listen to my advice? Fine. What I believe you should do is to make sure that you allow all the states in the South, Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Ondo, all, including the Southeast and South-South, who are our own party members, let them go back to their states, discuss, debate, and make a conclusion. Don't force anybody on them. Because if you do that, and you tell me that I should go there and go and vote, as you are making your statement, you know, to the press after this meeting, I will say I am not part of it. And you know what that means. Let everybody go back to their states, discuss, debate, and take a decision. And whatever decision you take, we leave it like that. Don't impose anybody to the people. That was my advice. That was the last time I remember we sat together. So if you listen to what Sheathe said that they now went later and they voted on that side, and that he was, they now later on, they went to greet the president, and that kind of thing happened. I don't know. So, but this is the story. Professor Ghana was there. General Jang was there, and some of the founding fathers that were there. Now, you can see what we kept telling them. Political history, you cannot hide it forever. Now, to me now, and I want to take a costly advice to them, enough of this shenanigan. In politics, whatever you want to do within your system, you get out there.
All right, Chief. Let me.